guys, this is Channing with SCP. I'm going to be going over 2 styles today that you can do at home or in the salon. This is my beautiful model Cassie, and she has naturally curly hair. She has a lot of texture to her hair, so we washed her out and gave her a blowout, just smoothed out her curls. Some of the products that I used on her were the Isles Curl Revive. I used the Kenra Blow Dry Spray and the 7 Diamond Serum just to give her some smoothness. She still has a lot of volume in her hair, and we're gonna start by doing a blowout look using the Dyson airwrap. You can also use a Shark styler if you're not wanting to invest in the Dyson airwrap. It's a little more expensive, but this is a look that you can do at the salon or at home. This is a Dyson airwrap. It's like a blow dryer, except it has attachments, so it's a little more elaborate. You can use this at the salon or at home if you're a client. A lot of the stylists at the salon I'm at use it if the client is wanting more of a blowout look. You can use this attachment as a round brush, and then there's 2 smoothing attachments, this one, and then also just a blow dryer head along with the actual curl barrels themselves. They have arrows on them to show you which way the hair is gonna flow in the direction of the airflow. So why I like this is it has minimal amount of heat, and Dyson's technology is really great because it just uses power through airflow, so you're not damaging your hair or your client's hair. Okay, so I'm gonna go over some of the products I'm gonna be using today. I'm just gonna be using these 4 products. This is the Unite Texture Spray. It is by far my favorite texture spray. This is the Unite Glossing Spray. It gives the hair a little bit of shine without making it feel a lot of weight. And then this is the 7 Working Spray. So it's like a hairspray, but it's light hold, so it's not gonna give you any crunch. And then this is the R&Co Dart Stick. This is just a secret little holy grail product that I feel like not a lot of people know about, but once it was introduced to me, I use it all the time and my clients go crazy for it. Any flyaways on the hair, it's like a pomade stick, you just lay them down. So I'll use this at the end. And if you're wanting that slick back ponytail look that Kim Kardashian and all the celebrities are doing, this is great for that as well. Okay, so I'm gonna start with her hair. She already has a lot of texture in her hair, so she probably holds curl pretty well. For those clients that have thin, fine hair that need a little more grit, I would spray a lot of texture spray before you even start. So I'm gonna go in on her with the Unite Texture Spray. I'm always gonna ask my client where they part their hair when I'm doing a style out. We're gonna part hers to the side just a little bit, and if someone has thinner, finer hair, not so much density, I would definitely recommend not parting them too far to the side where there's not a lot of hair on one side and a ton of hair on the other side. Normally, we would part that client down the middle. So I'm going to start here. This barrel has arrows going this way, so I know that the hair is gonna blow back. I'm always gonna start by blowing the hair away from her face so everything comes back. I'm gonna take this first section here. Smaller the better, especially depending on how much hair they have. She has a lot of hair, a lot of density, so this is good. I have it on the highest heat setting and also the highest airflow, and I'm just gonna hold it here and let the barrel catch her hair and kind of rock in and out. It's gonna sit for a minute, and depending how far you go in with it is how tight that curl is gonna be. And you don't have to worry about it getting too hot. And then I'm gonna go up with it. That makes it cool. The air gets cool and it's a cool shot. Just to hold that wave, and then I'm gonna turn it off. You can let it sit here for a minute, and if you have a Velcro roller, you can also wrap this front piece in a Velcro roller, or all the pieces if you wanted it to really hold. Spray some hairspray, but I'm just gonna let it fall, and then go to my next piece. So I'm always gonna keep this barrel vertical. I'm never gonna turn it horizontal. Same thing, it's just gonna pick up this piece here, rock it in and out, all the little pieces will eventually grab on. I'm gonna cool shot it, turn it off, let it sit for a second or two, and then pull it out. It's nice because it doesn't use a lot of heat on the hair. It's like just a lot of that airflow, a little bit of heat, but this isn't metal, so it's not damaging. And my extension girls go crazy for this air wrap because it makes it so much easier with this brush attachment to just, this air comes out of the brush, and as they're brushing through their hair, it dries it. So it's so much easier than them having to go to a blowout bar or anything like that. They also make a longer barrel for this Dyson Airwrap. They came out with one that's probably a few inches longer for those girls that have naturally long hair or extensions. It might be helpful. Also, when I'm taking each piece, I want to make sure that I am going all the way to the ends. When you're doing a beach wave, the style is to keep the ends straight. For this look, we want the ends to be curled. You don't want to leave the ends out or it's going to look funky. So I'm making sure that those ends are in there. Cool shot it. Let it sit for a minute. Pull it through, and you see the end is curled all the way through. There's a smaller barrel here. I'm using the larger of the two barrels. And just snap it in. Once it's locked in, you can see the arrows are going this way. So in these little strips right here is where the air flows out. I'm gonna start here on her face frame. Okay, so starting on this front piece again, arrows are going away from the face. Gonna pick up. Cool shot it. Turn it off. Around the face, I'm gonna take smaller sections. They'll get a little bit bigger as we go towards the back. The worst thing you can do is brush through the curls immediately, and sometimes when you're doing this on a client, they see themselves in the mirror and they see a curl that hasn't been brushed out and they want to take it and brush it out. You really want to let it sit. It needs to sit, the curl needs to cool off. Okay, so now that we've done the whole head, I'm gonna turn her forward. I'm gonna let these sit, all of them sit. I'm gonna take her front pieces, and I'm gonna go, the only time I'm gonna turn this horizontal, pick it up and blow it back. Cool shot it, turn the air wrap off, let it sit. And if you're going out for the night or if your client's going out for the night, you can always clip this and let that sit for like 30 minutes and let it down. Today I'm just gonna give her a lot of volume around her face. go in with a 7 working spray. Spray her head. Then I'm just gonna go through with my fingers and really just pull it through. It's gonna give her a lot of volume. See that like Farrah Fawcett blowout look. Really pretty. This is great if you just cut any sort of layers into your client's hair, face framing, curtain bangs, things like that, to show them the movement that you just put in their